Alright folks, we're gonna change up a little bit. If you guys have seen my other videos, it's been Path of Exile, but we'll play a little bit of Diablo 2 today. Got the idea from Mr. Llama's channel. I don't know if you guys saw his barb walkthrough. He was talking about Silo's pen and the drop calculator. So that's the name of the game. The title of it was Bishibosh run. So we're gonna test out to see how accurate Silo's pen is. I'm gonna run a couple runs tonight, not that many, but and I'll edit it later and post maybe 1,000 runs maybe on YouTube after I compile all of it together and see if we do get the 4 drops that Silo's pen. Yeah, so Silo's pen says that Bishibosh on normal unique items drops Biggin's bonnets, the Lunata, Fell Oak, and Rixo's Keen, and the highest one is 833 probability. So, like I said, 1,000 runs should be pretty close to. We should have all these 4 by the 1,000 runs. I'm not too confident that it's gonna happen, but we will see. But yeah, this is a fresh character. I kind of ran to see how close Bishibosh was to the waypoint. It's pretty close, so we'll start there. And like I said, I'm not gonna keep track. I'm just gonna keep doing the thing, and at the same time, if you've seen my other channel, my other videos, you'll know that I like talking about finances, and today it's not gonna be that much different. I'm gonna talk a little bit about something that just happened. I kind of mentioned it a little bit on the last one, and yeah, so here recently, 2 days ago, maybe 1 day ago, I finally sent off the payment to the house. So finally paid off my house, and I wanted to talk about, should you pay your house off or should you invest the money in what would be better? Investing or putting it in the market. You know, I'm not sure how many of you guys have heard the debate that paying off the house is better, or some people say that instead of paying off a house, you should just invest the money, and that we have a better return, better chance at retirement later on in the road. So, you know, when I paid off the house, it wasn't an easy decision for me to take. It was kind of hard for me because I could see both arguments. You know, paying off the house or keeping it, investing, and so I'm not sure if I did do the right decision or not, but it is what it is, and can't go back. Or like Dave Ramsey says, you could always go back and get a mortgage if you don't feel happy about paying off the house. But yeah, the main argument is that if you pay off your house, lose all those opportunity costs from not being in the market, and it hinders your retirement date. And so I could see how that is. I paid $65,000, which is what I could have invested.
Order welcomes you.
And so that's kind of like the opportunity loss right there. I could have invested the whole 65,000 and let it sit in an index fund or a active fund or somewhere in the market. Definitely not individual stocks. I don't believe in individual stocks right now that I'm barely starting investing, because, well, most of my money has been going into savings for the house, and so I haven't been investing much, just my 401 at work and a couple of rollovers from my previous jobs, but that's about it.
Evil beware.
And so yeah, 65,000 is what I could have in the market right now, but I decided to pay off my house, and I haven't put pen to paper to see what it's gonna cost in the future, 30, 40, 50 years down the road. But I got my house paid off, and that gives me a little bit of sense of security as far as my future. I have a house, own it free and clear, and that's one thing that they can't really, take away from me anymore. If I don't pay my taxes or something, maybe, but
Hello.
But the bank itself, they don't own it. It's me that owns it. So yeah. So let's see. No, I really wish there was somebody in here to discuss this with me, but there seems to not be anybody. But we'll keep talking a little bit. We'll go to Google real fast. We'll just run a little quick calculations to see if I can find a good calculator. Alright, so if I would have put all that money in, let's say, one of those low fee index funds, BTSAX or something like that, and let's say I was able to put in $1,000 a month, so 12,000 a year, and 35, another 30, I'd be 65. But I'm planning on retiring, all goes well, 55. So that's 240. 20 years, and we'll go with the average Joe Blow podcaster and blogger writes. It's 8% return. So let's see. On this one here, it shows that in 20 years, investing 65,000 now with 12,000 a year at an 8% return, I would have 896,000 at the end of 20 years. So that's not necessarily my FI number. My wife and I calculated it the other day, and it's $1.5 million. We plan on going to Mexico and living in one of those touristy areas, so cost of living will be a little bit cheaper. So 1.5 million is our retirement number, and as you can see, or not see it because you can't see it, but as I can see it, and I'm telling you here, it's 896, so we're not close to it. And I'm, minimal savings a year to it, not counting my 401, my wife's 401, a couple of IRAs that I have. So it wouldn't get us close. It would get us definitely close, but not quite. But like I said, the security of having the house paid off is what sold me on it. Plus my wife, she feels a lot safer knowing that if anything happens to me, the house is paid off and she doesn't have to worry about that part of it anymore. Like I said, I'm in a somewhat dangerous profession.
Good day.
Diesel mechanic. I crawl under trucks and all kinds of stuff that kind of dangerous. There's people that, not personally, but safety meetings and stuff that we have of people that have died
Evil
smashed
beware.
underneath a truck, or equipment falls down and well, they die, and that's pretty much it. The company doesn't offer a lot as far as life insurance goes, and
Yes?
unfortunately, I don't have life insurance right now. That's another thing my wife and I have been discussing.
Evil beware.
But yeah, so that's pretty much the whole debate. It's not extensive, but like I said, I could see how
Greetings.
both sides argue over it. Now, if I had invested it, I would have had 890, and since I didn't invest it, I have the house, which market value as of today or this month or this year, it's 220. And if you live in a good neighborhood, it'll appreciate over time. And if you're in a bad neighborhood, well, you're gonna lose value in your property. So if you're watching this video and you think to yourself that owning a house is an investment, it's not.
Yes?
Your primary residency is not giving you any income. It's not making anything for you, so it's not an asset, it's liability. But like I said,
Evil beware.
owning your own home, if you're in a good neighborhood and it appreciates over time with the market and all that stuff. The most that it'll go up is, I don't know, what do they say? It keeps up with inflation, so
Greetings.
at the most 2% a year. So let's see. I don't think this is how you're supposed to work this one, but yeah, so $220,000 current value of my house. If it keeps up with inflation at a 2% rate in 20 years, and if the neighborhood stays decent, crime rate doesn't go up, and if this neighborhood doesn't go, you know, that my house will only be valued at about 327,000. So it's definitely not an investment, because think about it, as time goes on, you're gonna put renovations into the house, you're gonna
Evil
add
beware.
different additions to the house, maintenance, repairs, and it's look at that, our first unique. That is pretty funny. Not sure how many runs that's been, but it's interesting.
Yes?
Alrighty then. So that's the first one off that list. Uniques. So let's see. Silo's pen has that one at a 648 drop chance. So I think we're doing pretty good on that one. It's got to be less than 10 runs, so that's interesting. Alright, let's keep on going.
Evil beware.
So, yeah, you younger guys thinking that owning your house is securing your future, it's not a bad idea to pay off your house, you know. Like I was saying, they can't kick me out of here for not paying anymore. But if you think you're wasting your money on rent, or
Good day.
because you know a lot of people, they're under the impression that renting is throwing your money away, and if you think about it, it's really not. You don't pay for major repairs if something breaks. You don't pay for maintenance. Well, some people probably do, but for the most part, you don't pay for maintenance. You don't deal with the headache of the house, and you're not stuck where the house is.
Beware.
Me, for example, I'm a mechanic, and I don't travel a lot. I don't, as far as work related, and so my job is pretty stable, I guess you could say it. But if you're in the field of, I don't know, engineering, or some kind of office job, and your job decides to go somewhere else, as far as another town, another city, another state.
Yes.
If you own a house, well, you're either gonna sell your house, or you're gonna be a long distance renter, and you know, headaches can come out of that. So I'm not sure. Not sure exactly which way you want to look at it. So yeah, for you guys that are renting is not a bad thing. It just depends on your situation. And yeah, if you're renting, just save your money. Make sure when you do decide to end up buying a house, you're gonna have your full down payment, 20%.
The order
You don't want
welcomes you.
PMI, because PMI is bad. For those of you that don't know what PMI is, it's a private mortgage insurance, and it's basically the mortgage company buying insurance and you're paying for their insurance. So just imagine, let's see, how's it? An easy way to explain it would be, it's let's say your neighbor buys a brand new car and you're paying his insurance, but he lets you borrow it from time to time. It's stretching it a little bit, but it's something along those lines. So the mortgage company buys insurance and you're paying for it, just in case you default if you didn't have the 20% down.
Evil beware.
Mortgage companies want to make sure that they're going to get something out of it, because banks, mortgage companies, they're not in the business of losing money. They're going to get as much money as they can from whoever they can, and that usually means us. We're the ones that pay the big boys executive pays and whatnot.
Hello.
No, the reason I'm picking up gold and stuff like that
Evil
right now
beware.
it's just a habit. But I guess I shouldn't be doing it. If I do, it's gonna be a long night, which I don't plan on
Good day.
doing that all night. But
Evil beware.
well, if anybody
Evil beware.
is watching up to this point, thank you. Right now I'm not too well organized, you know, like I'm still kind of finding my bearings on how to do this, and
Evil beware.
so if it's not well structured, it's because I don't really have a script going on, so I'm just kind of winging it, as you can tell.
Hello.
But if you guys join my channel and want to talk about kind of the things I've been talking about, you guys are more than welcome to come in and talk, chat, and be part of the financial independence movement that's going on. At one point, I'm gonna sound like a broken record with this financial independence stuff, but
Evil
I'm to the point where I listen to finance podcast and financial freedom podcast. I read financial books. Well, not necessarily read them, but listen to them on audiobook.
Evil beware.
And so it's something that I kind of got into it, and I'm going hardcore, and it's something that I really wish more people would be involved, and make their lives better if they're in a position where they feel stuck, if they feel that things aren't going the way they thought life was going to be. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about
Yes?
anything and everything you guys want to talk about.
Evil beware.
I know this is probably not the best medium to talk about money. But like I said, I like playing. I think it's a good opportunity to involve a community that gets looked down upon, because most everybody thinks of gamers as people that are wasting their lives and not doing anything good for society, and I don't know, childish. But I don't look at it that way. Gaming is a relaxer, makes me relieve stress. So that's basically why I do it. Have fun and just relax. But
Evil beware.
yeah, that's basically why I'm doing it. I'm trying to capture an audience that has not been, reached. And gamers are
Greetings.
a whole nother breed now from when I was growing up. I remember
Evil beware.
my mom and my teachers, every single one of them, they would be like, stop playing so much video games, it's not gonna put food on the table. Or the teachers are like, you guys need to stop playing video games, it's a thing that's gonna go away and you guys are just wasting time.
Good day.
So nowadays you can make a lot of money playing games. So it's kind of funny looking back at it. I tell my mom, I should have played more video games when I was a kid. I would have been rich. But so it didn't happen. I didn't make it big. Also, I'm not the best at these video games. I'm more of a casual gamer. Play every once in a while. But if there's anybody out there that would like me to play or try another game, something that you guys like, something that you think I might like. Like I said, I don't plan on being the best at any video game. I just do this for just relaxing. So I'm not gonna try to beat records and try to be the best at any one video game in particular. I'm just gonna play, have fun, interact with the community.
Good day.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hello.
And again, I'm making an open invitation to
Evil beware.
anybody that wants to come join me. Give me some more material to work with. I would greatly appreciate it.
Not enough money.
Follow me here on Twitch, or when I do upload it to YouTube, subscribe and like and all that good jazz that we're supposed to tell you to do.
Good day.
I'm not telling you to do it, just saying that if you want to, something you could do to help me out. Also, on my Twitch page, there's a section at the bottom where it has a suggestion box. If anybody has any suggestion,
Yes?
please put it up there. It would help me understand the demographics of where I should be going towards, as far as maybe trying another game to capture more audience, or be a variety streamer, or stick to this or Path of Exile. So again, like I said on my other video, if you guys know somebody that will be interested in this topic or financial topics, lead them my way. I would also appreciate that. Because honestly,
Good day.
in case you haven't been able to tell, I like to talk a lot. And you get me talking and get me started, I can talk all night long and I will not shut up. I get to the point where a lot of people tell me I'm annoying, and probably something I should work on. But I think this would be a very good platform for me to just talk and talk and talk. I'm not sure how many runs this is, but
Yes?
it's gonna be a long time before I get those 1,000 runs. But okay, let's see. That's another good another interesting story I can say before I close up shop here shortly. Maybe a little teaser for next stream,
The order
which will
welcomes
probably be Friday. Friday 11 or 10,
Evil
11 -ish.
beware.
I'll try to do a little countdown here as soon as I log on. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in discussing student loans, maybe. I know that's a touchy subject for a lot of people, especially as expensive as school is. And I don't know. My point of view is, do you
Yes?
actually really need, 4 years of college? Is it worth to go into debt to get a college degree or not? I guess that could be a little teaser. Something I'll talk about Friday, my point of view on that. But yeah, you guys might already
Greetings.
You guys already might know my point of view on that, but I won't get into it. We'll leave it for Friday. And channel to come discuss that. And I'm pretty sure we could have fun talking about that. Also, that little suggestion box down at the bottom of the Twitch page. If you guys notice, the more advanced people that are streamers or video editors or graphic people, if there's a program or something you guys can point me out that would be easy for me to learn, not too time consuming, I would greatly appreciate that too. Just in that little suggestion box, maybe something that could help me a little bit more. Because let me tell you, the layout that I have is, you know, just the cam, the chat, and the game. I don't have any fancy borders or colors and stuff like that, which makes it kind of bland. You know, it doesn't attract a lot of people, but it's something that I would appreciate people helping me out with. I downloaded a thing called GIMP, or I think it's GIMP. Right? Let me look at it real fast. Yeah, GIMP 2.10, and I have no idea what I'm looking at. That is some scary stuff. It's a lot of stuff. And I don't know. If you guys know any good YouTubers that explain how to do overlays and countdowns and I don't even know what it's called, but that the countdown before the stream starts. Kind of make it a little bit more fun and interactive for you guys. Because this is not all about me. I want you guys to have something, you know, pleasing to the eyes instead of just a big black border. Because even though I'm just gonna be doing a lot of talking, I think bishibosh will help me retain you guys a little bit more as far as not just looking at those black borders, maybe some interactive stuff around the borders. So yeah, you guys could give me some suggestions in that little box.
Hi there. I'm
Now, as you can see, I have some magic finding this amulet, but I'm gonna do the whole 1,000 runs without magic find. It's gonna be like I said, it's just a test. As you can see, 0% chance of getting magic items. So I just want to test how accurate the base without magic fineness.
Evil beware.
So I'll probably be counting how many runs I've done so far today, and I'll probably
Yes?
do some more on Friday,
Evil beware.
but I doubt I'm gonna have it done by Friday. Or so you guys don't watch hours. I gotta take hours, but so you guys don't watch me just doing this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'll probably run the rest of them tomorrow and just edit the video to maybe a short little
Good day.
10-20 minute video. That way you're not watching this. This was just more of me wanting to talk to you guys
Evil beware.
about the same things that I've said in my other videos, and to invite anybody else to come join me. Alright, so this is probably going to be my last run for the night. So if you stuck around this far, I appreciate it. I'll probably put this.
I am overburdened.
I'll probably put this run on YouTube as is, and then I'll just segment tomorrow the rest of the runs and put that up. And then on Friday, I have no idea what I'm gonna play, but we'll play something. And like I said, for anybody that's interested in my thoughts on student debt, college in general, the school system, the way it's set up, come join me on Friday, 10-11 Central Time, and you guys can hear my thoughts about that. And if you guys want to join me, come give me your thoughts. I would appreciate that. That way anybody that watches the video can have more opinions than just mine. Maybe if younger kids are watching this, maybe they can look at college or school after high school, or a tech school or a trade school, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the conversation brings. But so anybody that stuck around all this time, that watched the whole video, I appreciate it. Thank you. Please follow me on Twitch or subscribe and like on YouTube. And I hope to see more of you guys in the future. And hope you guys had a good time. So you guys have a good rest of your day or night, or rest of wherever you are. If it's night, have a good night. If it's day, have a good day. Later.